All right, we're here with Canada's first professional skateboarder, Kevin Harris, one of the hosts of the World Roundup Freestyle competition here in Canada. Kevin, can you tell us a little bit about the World Roundup and what it's all about?
Yeah, it's basically a way to showcase freestyle skateboarding, and this is our 6th year. So freestyle was something super popular through the 70s and 80s, really died off in the 90s, and about 10 years ago I started noticing that there was a big resurgence of what's going on. So we feel hands down that we're the right now the best freestyle skateboard contest in the world. 15 countries representative, super fun. It's amazing how many the talented guys from Japan and Brazil and Europe are here today. So 6th year, biggest year yet. 65 entries from around the world.
So we have a ton of people coming to Canada for this competition. What do you think about the way that we're going to do the World Roundup Freestyle Flatland competition online on StarBeat?
You know, my whole pro career, freestyle to me, out of any sport I've ever thought of in the world, has to be judged as an art form. It's unlike street or vert type of skating where it's very unique and it's very individual. So if you've got 5 judges judging you, somebody might like totally different style than the other person, and every country skates completely different in freestyle. So it's like to me, it's like walking into a museum and seeing a bunch of art pieces. Well, who's to say that you like something better than me or whatever? So if I'm online as a pro skater, when I was getting judged by 5 people, I would have rather be judged by the world. And they can go to like a site and see my video, which now I'm not nervous because I'm not in a competition. I can put together a 60-second or a 90-second video of myself and take the cuts out of the falls and make this the best possible that I can possibly be. And if I got judged around the world from a million people judging or whatever, it'd be pretty cool to know that the world thinks I'm the best skateboarder. So I think online for anything that has to happen, like any sport or anything, I'd say it's better to be judged around the world on a site like this. So it's something that totally excites me, and I think all the freestyle skaters are going to get right behind this project and be part of it.
Do you think the freestylers are going to be able to win this competition?
Yeah, I mean, I think it was very interesting, and we just, I think we semi-proved that, is Rick McCrank, one of the best street skaters in the world, hands down, right? One of the best all-time guys. He enters out of 32 skateboarders, the majority of the flatland freestyle skateboarders, and ended up in second to last place. Nothing against Rick. It's just freestyle's different. So when you're looking at it, it's more than just a trick. Freestyle is combining the tricks together. And my dream ever since street started back in the early 80s, never forget talking to Stacy Peralta, we looked at the Rodney Mullins of the world, the freestylers, and the top street skaters of the world, the Tommy Guerreros and the Nattises, and felt that one day they should mesh together. And I think we're starting to see that, because a lot of the guys, the younger generation that's getting into the flatland, I wouldn't necessarily call them a freestyler or a street skater. There's something going on in between there.
Talk about the presence that freestyle skateboarders have online right now, and when we're talking about this competition, social networking is going to be everything. So just talk about the guys that you know are the top social network guys, who's being followed the most, who's being watched on YouTube the most, and why.
Yeah. So freestyle skateboarding, Mike, as you know, is very, very small in this industry, and it's looked upon as something as a sideshow in our industry. Yet the real proven facts are that on YouTube, when you're going to any skateboarder looking at how many views they get and how many hits, the 2 guys that control that by far are Killian Martin and Osamu Yamamoto from Japan. Those guys control the majority of the hits going on in freestyle. So there's something there to say that if you got a skateboard video on YouTube and you're a street skater or a vert skater, it's mostly watched by skateboarders, which is fine. Freestylers and Killian Martin videos being so artistic are watched by the world. So it's very few, in my impression, very few skateboarders actually watch a Killian Martin video, but it's general population that's watching a Killian Martin and an Osamu video.
You heard it from the man himself, Kevin Harris. The World Roundup Freestyle Flat Ground online skateboard competition happening on StarBeat.tv. Get in there, get your videos in, get your votes.